I think I'm live. But now I feel the need to check, given everything that's happened recently. Um, let's have a look. I think it looks like it's working on my Facebook. So just let me know if this is really working. And hi, Keith. This might be the earliest I've ever been. And by early, I mean not as late as usual. um, believe it or not, I did have opened up my computer and it was just a whole load of lines. So I was like, no, why? Every time I go live, does my computer just get really panicked about it? But I just turned it off and on again and looks like it's okay now. So that's good. Hi, everyone. Hi, Rachel. Yes, it's working. And Chris and David and Peter and Ian and Viv and Linda and Robert and Jörn. Am I saying that right? And Andy and John. And Michael, yay, and Danny, and Martin, and Paul. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm just gonna start by saying what I said on Instagram. So I apologize if this is a repetition for anyone. But I did feel like I wasn't sure if it was the right thing to do a live stream tonight, given everything that's going on in the world at the moment, because obviously we didn't do our Herd Collective stream on Tuesday because it was Blackout Tuesday, but I didn't want that to just be like an empty gesture, because I saw a lot of online people saying don't just post a black square and then forget about it, because this institutional racism that exists throughout the world is an ongoing problem and we all need to be aware of it. And there was another tweet I saw saying, white people, you need to be anti-racist and you need to be an ally. It's like, might be awkward and uncomfortable, but it's like practicing the piano. You just have to try to do it and then hopefully you'll get better at it. So I just wanted to acknowledge what's going on in the world and say that I of course am saddened greatly by what's going on, but also have hope about the peaceful protests. And I thought maybe the right thing to do is to do a couple of songs that are appropriate to that. But I spent the time on Tuesday trying to educate myself more about racism and writing to my local MP. Anyone who hasn't written to their local MP, please do. I mean, I don't want to tell you who my local MP is. He's the worst. But I write to him quite regularly. So we are pen pals, or his secretary and I are pen pals anyway. And what else? I was reading up about it. I've ordered a book. I've donated to the Black Lives Matter Fund. I'm watching videos and just trying to increase awareness. And so in the context of a live stream that's, supposed to be about music, I thought I would use this opportunity to share some songs by some of my favorite female black artists. And the first one is by Lianne La Havas, who I absolutely love. I just love everything she does. She's incredible. And so I hope it's all right if I do a cover of Lianne La Havas's song, Gone. And she's pretty well known, but if you don't know her, check her out because she's amazing. So this is Lianne La Havas's Gone. I'm just going to check. We can hear the piano, right? I can hear it, so I hope you can hear it. And if so, then I will start that song. It's a lag waiting to hear. I assume it's working. We'll just go for it. Oh, thanks, John. Clear sound. I have loved this song for years, so I hope I do it justice, and I hope you love it too. Lianne La Havas is Gone. When I was no show. Made myself believe the untrue. How could I not know? I bet it seemed easier just to lie, but I found you out. This is my last goodbye. I heard enough fairy tales back in my youth, so just stop biting your nails and take the painful truth. You just look ridiculous in disguise. Yeah, I found you out. This is my last goodbye. 'Cause you used to be my life and soul, keeping everything in tune. What the heck, man, last time I checked, man, we had it all. It was just me and you. So what happened to you? Thought I knew you. No more chances. I'm gone, gone, gone. Love is not blind, it's just deaf, and it is dumb. So how could I fool myself thinking you were the one? How sad, how undignified. Now I found you out. This is my last goodbye. 'Cause you used to be my life and soul, keeping everything in tune. What the heck, man, last time I checked, man, we had it all. It was just me and you. So what happened to you? Thought I knew you. No more chances. I'm gone, gone, gone. Don't wait for me, I'll be gone. 'Cause when I waited for you, there was no show. Made myself believe the untrue. How could they not know? 'Cause you used to be my life and soul, keeping everything in tune. What the heck, man, last time I checked, man, we had it all. It was just me and you. So what happened to you? Thought I knew you. No more chances. I'm gone, gone, gone. 'Cause you used to be my life and soul, keeping everything in tune. What the heck, man, last time I checked, man, we had it all. It was just me and you. So what happened to you? Thought I knew you. No more chances. I'm gone, gone. I'm gone, gone. So yeah, that was Lianne La Havas's song "Gone," which I just think is incredible. I love everything she does. Seen her live a couple of times as well, and she's amazing. So I'm gonna go straight on. Thank you, Michael. I'm glad you liked the sound. Straight on to another song by an incredible female black artist who has one of the best voices of all time, unequivocally. Oh, look at my post-its sticking up there. I've got all these post-its in my favorite book. Ella Fitzgerald obviously has the best, like one of the best voices of all time. And saw a bit of a TV show the other night about the terrible racism she faced when she was going around performing and had to go in through different doors. And, you know, she's giving the world this wonderful gift and faced that terrible treatment, but still shared her amazing gift with us. So I don't know if I should do 2 songs that she sang or 1, because I don't usually sing jazz in this forum. I'm not a jazz singer. I love jazz. My dad's a jazz pianist. I love it, but I'm not a jazz singer. So I'm just gonna caveat that. But just I like the songs. So yes. Let's just do a quick little one. This is one of my favorites of Blue Skies that I'll always sing with my grandma. Whenever we'd go out and see the sky was blue, we'd sing Blue Skies. And so let's try it. Let's just try it. What are we doing? There we go. Making sure the piano is on. Okay. I will not be doing it as sung by Ella Fitzgerald because nobody can imitate Ella Fitzgerald. But this is my version. Blue sky smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright, I never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my, how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright, I never saw things going so right. And noticing the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my, how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. So that's Blue Skies, and I'll just go straight on to another favorite jazz song of mine, which has been covered a lot, I know, but still, I love it. I want to sing it. Oh, that jazz from Chicago. Thanks for the encouragement, guys. Okay, not going to procrastinate too much. Another song sung incredibly by Ella Fitzgerald. Inimitable, but I love the song. I'm going to give it a go. And maybe this will inspire us all to go listen to Ella Fitzgerald, because it's a wonderful time listening to Ella Fitzgerald. So here we go. Oh, I didn't tell you what it was. You'll know. Now you say you're lonely, you cried the whole night through. Come on and cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. Now you say you're sorry for being so untrue. Girl, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. I cried a river Oh God, I hope no jazz singers were listening because they'd be like, she massacred it. That's not how you sing jazz. But anyway, I enjoyed it. I just think Cry Me a River is such a great song because like who hasn't felt that? We've all felt that at some point, and it just like you're just like, yeah. Well, I have anyway. So, that was my little that's my little jazz moment. Put the jazz book away. Look, I just have to show you. This is hilarious. So this is one of my favorite books. It's called The Big Girl's Vocal Book. But the apostrophe's in the wrong place. So it's like I'm a really big girl and it's my vocal book. It always makes me laugh. Grammar apostrophes. It's like eat shoots and leaves. Oh, thanks guys for the kind comments about the jazz. Oh yeah, Julie London is a great singer, isn't she? Oh, thank you, Edward. Just reading your comments. That's very kind. So I have one more song that feels apt for this world situation, and trying to, you know, take a stand, talk about the issues and everything, and but it's by Coldplay. So sorry, you know I love Coldplay, but still, it just, because we've got Donald Trump turning the military against innocent peaceful protesters, it feels like this song by Coldplay is quite pertinent to our times. It's called Guns, and I said I was going to do it. I just did it on Instagram without the swearing because it wasn't 9 p.m. But it's now 9 p.m. So, sorry everyone. Coldplay wrote it. Who am I to not do what Coldplay said? Also, look, we're 20 minutes in and I haven't had any beer. What? Okay, just a quick sip, if you insist. Okay. Oh, can't wait to give you the review for this beer. It's great. Spoiler alert. Right, getting the harp. No, I didn't think to check. The mic's a bit far away now, but it'll be fine, won't it? Now, can we hear the harp? I sound checked everything except the harp, actually. Can you hear the harp? Michael, you know you are accurate there. I love Coldplay because I always feel the cold. Both things are true, but unrelated. I am always cold, and I do love Coldplay. So, did we hear the harp? Harp sounds good. Thanks, Robert. So I'm nervous about this because I only learned it. I mean, I knew the song because like Coldplay's latest album came out in November, and I love it. It's a double album. It's like a journey. It's got moments of beauty, moments of like upbeat energy, sort of songs that make commentary on things like this song Guns, and so yeah, I love the album and I love this song, but I hadn't tried to play it until 4 a.m., 5 a.m. this morning. And so, yeah, that always makes me a bit nervous, but we're going to do it. And do I shiver when I hear Coldplay? Very good. Just in case anyone doesn't know, Shiver is a Coldplay song. Thank you, everyone, for confirming you can hear the harp. Yep, great. Right, let's go for it. So this is in a bit of a funny timing, so I've got to get it in my head. Okay, I think I've got it. Let's go. Coldplay, Guns. Sorry, warning, there's swear words in it. So if you don't like swearing, just shut your ears for like 2.5 minutes. It's only a short song. Take it from the playgrounds and take it from the bums. Take it from the hospitals and squeeze it from the slums. All the kids with pistols with their fingers and their thumbs advertise a revolution, arm it when it comes. We're cooking up the zeros, we've been doing all the sums. The judgment of this court is we need more guns. Stop. Everything's gone so crazy, everything tangled in blue. Everyone's going fucking crazy. Maybe I'm crazy too. Melt down all the trumpets, all the trombones and the drums. Who needs education or 1,000 splendid suns? Poor is good for business, cut the forest, they're so dumb. Only save your lookalikes and fuck the other ones. It's the opinion of this board that we need more guns. Stop. Everything's gone so crazy, everyone but you. Everyone's going fucking crazy. Maybe I'm crazy too. Everyone's going so crazy. Everyone but you. Everyone's going fucking crazy. Maybe I'm crazy too. There we go. That's fun. That's fun to sing. But I'm not putting the beer away. The beer. I'm so bad at say what you see. I see the word beer and I just say it. Like I saw the comment about Michael saying need a sip of beer. I'm not putting the harp away for good. Don't worry, it's coming back. But it's 25 minutes in. I should probably do a beer review, right? But my last thing I will just say is that I did write to my MP about the fact that the UK are selling rubber bullets and tear gas to America, and I don't think that it's right that we should be selling those things to a country who's using them against its own citizens peacefully protesting. So feel free to write to your MP too. There's lots of tools online for that. And now I will go back to just doing the music and the beer. So here's my new beer. This is so exciting, everyone. Oh, and you guys are so good at this anyway, but I will just say, feel free to share the stream if you want to share the love, and invite your friends, because everyone's welcome here, except those pesky trolls we had one time, but they're blocked now, so. So anyway, Große Bertha. Well, I mean, I'm saying this with a German accent because I know a tiny bit of German, but this is actually a Brussels Beer Project beer. Let's have a look. Oh, Große Bertha. It's 6.5%, everyone. So, Belgian Hefeweizen. And it says, I don't really understand what it says on the back. It says, Große Bertha came to Brussels from Munich and fell in love with Mr. Triple. I mean, maybe that's just the truth. There's somebody in the window. God, my heart just skipped a beat. I'm like, I sit here looking out the window to the front, and somebody just appeared at the window. I was like, God, that was scary. Anyway, so yeah, maybe it's a true story that Bertha was somebody who went to Brussels for music and fell in love with Mr. Tribble. Maybe that just happened. I don't know. And it says grain, barley malt, wheat and hazy and white yeast, Hefeweizen, banana and clove hops, Challinger Magnum, Smaragd, fruity and flowery. So I have been reading my beer book actually, and I read a little bit about different hops, but not enough to actually know what that means yet. I'm taking it all in. But what I take from this is that we should be looking out for banana and clove, fruity and flowery. So, cheers everyone. This is so good. Oh, I have missed Weiss beers. I love Weiss beers. Oh dear, did it again. I know, I should have tilted the cup. But yeah, Weiss beers, the reason I think I love Weiss beers is because they're so floral and just shines through every sip. It's not bitter at all. It's just so fragrant. And it's like, obviously it is carbonated. We can see the little bubbles, but they don't sort of like get in the way. I find sometimes if something's overly carbonated, it's fizzy and it takes away from the flavor. But I don't find that with a good Weiss beer, and this is a very good Weiss beer. Now I have to drink through the head because I messed it up. So, oh, Martin said that the sound has gone. Is that the case? Stop it! People keep appearing at the window. Is it real ale or lager? Well, neither, right? Because it's Weiss beer. Oh, Martin, well done for watching the George Floyd memorial service. I'm sorry that I saw a small bit of it, but I will go back and watch it. Wait, I don't know what the G word is, Craig. What's the G word? Okay, you can hear me. You can hear me okay. That's good. That's good. So the head's gone down a bit. I can take another sip now. Yeah, see now, this carbonation, it's like it brings all the flavor to the surface and lets it just like be like a rose blooming in your mouth. Maybe not a rose because it's not very rosy, but like that floral fragrance. It just lets it kind of flower delicately. It's really lovely. I'm going to be honest. Banana and clove, I can't taste the banana and clove, which is probably a good thing because I can taste the fruit and the flowers, which I like a lot. And good news, it smells as good as it tastes, which is always a bonus. I could drink this all night. I'm just so sad I've only got one bottle of it. I'm going to have to seek this out and buy some more because I love it. Grosse Bertha from the Brussels Beer Project. So, well, I also have another beer to review later. If we're all still here and we all fancy another beer review, I do have another beer to review. Okay, so we should do another song. So far, kind of had a plan. I stuck to it. I've got a list of songs, but you know, the order could be anyone's game. I probably should do one of mine, shouldn't I? I haven't done one of mine yet. Any requests? Or I might do might do Silent Hope because I haven't done that one. I haven't done that one in a while, if that's okay. Also, just looking for a tissue because I was like, oh, I need to blow my nose slightly. Do excuse me. There we go. Right. Oh, I see. Craig said he was having a joke about me using the F word and the G word was guns. Got it. No surprises. I'm anti-guns. I don't think anyone's surprised by that. Let's start with, because I'm sat here. I'll do Silent Hope, and I hope that's okay with everyone, and I hope I remember it as well, because that one I didn't plan to do. So let's see. It's got some Samuel Taylor Coleridge poetry in it, which when I saw it, just the song appeared immediately. I wish all songs appeared as easily as this one did. It was, and oh, the silence sank like music on my heart, and it's just such a beautiful line of poetry, and then the whole song almost appeared immediately. And I'm going to do a new song shortly, and I can say that the chorus to that one came immediately, but the rest of it has been a bit of a slog. So I'll get to that one in a minute. But first of all, Silent Hope. Space between us, still I hear no voice, and so the silence speaks to me with your wordless choice. And oh, the silence sinks like music on my heart, and oh, the silence sinks with wordless ways we'll part. Now goodbye, too hard to say before you fly far away. And I hope that I could say any words to make you stay. Now I'll just hope for one day when I won't hope to hear the words you'll never say. I dream into the space between us, still it only lives in being found in love unbound, which you could never give. And oh, the silence sinks like music on my heart, and oh, the silence sinks with wordless ways we'll part. Now goodbye's too hard to say before you fly far away. And I hope that I could say any words to make you stay. Now I'll just hope for one day when I won't hope to hear the words you'll never say. Silent hope slowly grows, and still only the silence knows. Silent hope will quickly die when at last I finally hear goodbye. For all know I couldn't say any words to make So that's Silent Hope. And I thought, Rachel, were you there when I played it for the first time? I played it for the first time, I think, in Sydenham. At, oh my goodness, that cafe's name has evaded me for 1 second. Oh, maybe you can remember. But I think that's the first time I played it. I know you'd been there before, so yeah. Just catching up here. Oh, the new song, Up All Night. Oh, that's Wrong Side, I think. And a Coldplay song. Oh, well, Carl, you're in luck. There will be another Coldplay song shortly for the Mr. Keith Bash, as requested the scientist. Edward, have I played Fool's Gold? No, and I also forgot to... Do you know what? I'll give it a go. I'll try playing Fool's Gold for you without having been through it. Even though I wrote it on my list, I was finishing the new song. That's what happened. And bonsoir, Jean-Pierre. Thank you, Peter and Martin and Rachel and Andy and Leo and Chris and Peter. Oh, I said Peter twice, I think. But thank you. On the Hoof. That was it. On the Hoof in Sydenham. Yes. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Is this the right time to do my new song? Should we do it? Craig said he'd like to hear the song when I use the word left a lot. Well, that song is called Left. Okay, let's do the new song then. I don't think it's finished, everyone. I don't think it's finished. But I'm challenging myself to play it anyway, because that's how things become clear to me. Like, ordinarily, I'd play it at gig and just kind of see how it felt, see how it sits. And obviously, we're not doing ordinary gigs right now, so it means we're doing them... we're doing gigs online, virtually. So this is my version of just seeing how it sits. And it's good for me to, like, have a deadline and be like, you got to play it. You got to do it. See what happens. This song is in 7/4. I mean, what was I thinking? Well, 7/4 or alternate bars of 3/4 and 4/4, depending on how you look at it. Say 7/4 split into 3 and 4. But yeah, it's been a bit of a head fuck. I can say that now because it's nearly 10 p.m. Oh, there was a song which mentioned being awake all night. Oh, oh, wait, John, is that this song I'm about to do? There's a theme in my music, isn't there? Always awake all night. Banks Golden Ale. Ooh, sounds nice. And Rachel remembers On the Hoof very well. The good old days. I remember those good old days. That was a great place. I mean, probably still is. I just haven't been there for a while. Thank you so much, Christian. That's very kind. And Carl, I will answer your question about the harp in a minute when I play the harp. I'm going to play the new song while I'm, like, talking about it. And remind me if I forget, because, you know, I might. Yeah, okay, Michael. Have beer, we'll song. We'll sing songs. So here we go, beer. So as I said on Instagram, I don't know what this is called yet, but I think it's called Okay. No, wait, Okay ? So if you have any suggestions, you hear it and you think of a great title, let me know. My notebook's getting in the way. Bear in mind, everyone, this is a draft. Okay, here we go. Stop procrastinating. Blink twice and then you're gone. I thought I know I was wrong. my choice or is it yours? They say that it's simple, how it doesn't seem so simple now. Wrap your arms around me and make it okay. Wrap your arms around me and tell me you will stay. Wrap your arms around me and tell me I'm fine. Wrap your arms around me and tell me you are mine. Stay up with me all night. Will that make it all be alright? I just wanted to be clear, but it's hard when you're not here. Shouldn't it be simple? How it doesn't feel that simple now. Wrap your arms around me and make it okay. Wrap your arms around me and tell me you will stay. Wrap your arms around me and tell me we're fine. Wrap your arms around me and tell me you are mine. Stay up with me all night. Will that make it all be alright? I need someone to stay and hold my hands. I need someone to stay and share a plan. I wanna build my life with someone. You're just gonna leave me undone. Wrap your arms around me and make it okay. Wrap your arms around me and tell me you will stay. Wrap your arms around me and tell me we're fine. Wrap your arms around me and tell me you are mine. Stay up with me all night. Will that make it all be alright? Shouldn't it be simple? No, there's never just a simple bow. Wrap your arms around me and tell me you'll stay. Without your arms around me, will I be okay? Well, it almost went okay. I did one massive wrong note, but draft beer. Ha 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 ha. Very good, Peter. Got some requests there for Seasons, Fields of Gold as other requests. I have not played Wrong Side yet. If we want me to play Wrong Side, I can play it. I didn't know if everyone was fed up of Wrong Side, so I didn't necessarily plan to do it because I know I've done it quite a bit lately. Wrap Your Arms Around Me is another title, but I wondered if that was a bit like long-winded. Wrap your arms around me. I mean, I don't know. Votes on a postcard. Feel free to let me know. Hi Lizzie, thanks for tuning in. Thanks Robert, you like Wrong Side. Okay, we will do Wrong Side. Shall I do... Okay, you guys are very nice about Wrong Side. Oh, well, should I do it now then? Because we're talking about it, I suppose. No time like the present, is there? If I can find it. I still haven't memorised it. Okay. And then maybe we can do another beer review. Also, I'm gonna shut the curtains, everyone. Sorry, but I don't want to be afraid again. There we go. This is very unnerving when faces appear at the window when you're not expecting them. Make it okay. That's another good suggestion. End of the world. Ah. I can do End of the World on the piano, maybe, this time, because I did it on the harp last time, if that's appealing to everyone. Yes, get the beer open, Els. Oh, wow, Keith. Wrong Side's your favourite apart from Wasteland. Interesting. Window trolls is indeed what they are. Otherwise known as my family. Okay. Let's do Wrong Side. Feel like there's a hair in my mouth. Oh well, let's sing through it. I stretch the night into day. It's a backward way to live, they say. I stretch the hours beside, but it won't turn the tide of time away. And a choir of birds are singing songs that say don't belong, and the morning bells are ringing, singing time goes on, and the world will turn without me. I'll be late to say goodbye. If you ever saw the wrong side, did you stop to wonder why? I'm on the wrong side of the morning, and the wrong side of the night. Now the light side is dawning, and I left 'cause I couldn't be right. Here in no man's land, there are no plans, but it doesn't last. No one to hold my hand as I watch the sands of time slide past. And a choir of birds are singing songs that say you don't belong, and the morning bells are ringing, singing time goes on, and the world will turn without me. I'll be late to say goodbye. If you ever saw the wrong side, did you stop to wonder why? silence to stop and wonder why. They definitely do have a hair in my mouth. I was like, definitely there, too late to do anything about it. So, oh guys, there's lots of you that really like that one. That kind of still, still there. I'm like, I hide and try and deal with it. Nobody knows, nobody cares. Shut up, carry on. Right. Oh, thank you guys. It's so nice that you like that song because actually, Craig's sorry, I'm getting distracted by this is just so good, Craig. Don't panic and cry, cry, cry. Everyone, Karen will put a smile on your face and you won't feel lost when she plays a new Coldplay song before midnight. Haha! That's a whole load of Coldplay titles there. I'm very impressed. And End of the World is getting a vote. Okay. Okay, so what I was going to say there is that I was thinking, but I shouldn't share this when I'm just thinking because the gap between me thinking and things happening is pretty big, as a lot of us know already. Not always, but sometimes. I'm trying to be better at it. You know, I impressed myself, though I say it myself, with getting the merch out like pretty quickly after you guys had an idea. So it is possible. I can do it. So this is the idea that I was thinking. I want to record Wrong Side and release it, like whenever it's done, because it's like the song that I've written in this current period, and it kind of is about that sense of isolation that can be, projected in whatever way you feel it, but it's that kind of quiet isolation and feeling like you're slightly out of step with what's going on, and that I think is kind of maybe how we all feel at the moment. So it kind of feels pertinent, and having written it and shared it with you guys, it seems kind of maybe the right thing to do to try and record it and release it as well, kind of now. But like I say, I shouldn't have said that maybe, because how long it will take to record is another matter. Who knows? But then I think it was the lovely Christopher Lukins that had this idea that I could get mugs that say "Wrong Side of the Morgan," "Wrong Side of the Morning" on them. That's really great, right? A mug with "Wrong Side of the Morning," because I feel like a lot of people would empathize with drinking their coffee or tea in the morning, just being like, "Oh, not ready for today, wrong side of the morning," kind of thing. Don't know. So I thought I was like, good idea, but I don't think I can make the mugs available before the song's available. So impetus to record the song. So yeah, let me know if you think that would be a good thing to do. Oh, Robert, take my money now. It's kind of you. It is 5 a.m. somewhere, Leo. This is true. Couldn't tell you where off the top of my head, though. Maybe like Asia? They're like 7 or 8 hours ahead, maybe? North Norfolk. Martin, are you North Norfolk? I love North Norfolk. I've lived there, right? You know that. Do you know that? I love it. Right. Oh, thank you, Karine. That's really lovely. Thanks, Lizzie and Keith and everyone saying that I should do that. So part of the reason I thought I'll say it out loud is because now I have to be accountable. This is why I said I was going to do the new song. I said I was going to do the new cover, because then you guys can hold me accountable and be like, do it, do it, do it, do it. So yeah, I think I'm going to do a few harp songs. Although we have had a request for left. Okay, maybe I'll do left and then some harp songs. Philippines are 7 hours ahead, and now we know. Thanks, Michael. I'm getting my other guitar, everyone. Oh, I knocked the guitar stand over. There we go. I hadn't planned to do this one. That's why it wasn't close by. Well, pretty close. So many leads here. Okay. I'm going to mute the harp so we can change the cable, and I hope that doesn't make a noise for you. There we go. Got it plugged in finally. So now we should be able to hear it. But we will have to tune it. Craig, it's always the wrong side of the mug when you're left-handed. Good one. Do you know what? I should mute. I mean, you're still going to hear it through my mic, but I'll mute it so it's not quite as loud for you. What was I going to... I was going to reply to Martin. Where did I live in North Norfolk? Around Thursford and Hindringham. Yeah, Hindringham is the main place I lived. And the Crawfish is the best pub in all the world. And the best... Obi makes the best Thai food I've ever had at the Crawfish. There we go. It's taking a while, sorry. I love North Norfolk. I am playing the guitar right-handed, Craig, because although I'm left-handed, when I worked in a music shop, my colleagues told me I should learn the guitar right-handed because they said it would be easier and I'd have more choices. And I dutifully obeyed, and I wish I hadn't because I'm left-handed, and I think I was meant to play it left-handed, but c'est la vie. I'm not relearning it on the left. Like my contemporary dance teacher said, left-handers, wake up to a right-handed world. The world doesn't want you to be left-handed. You've just got to live with it. I had to learn to use scissors with my right hand, tin openers. Basically, if you're left-handed, you have to be ambidextrous because nobody makes allowances for left-handers. Oh, poor left-handers. It's such a hard life. No, it isn't. It's great. Let's unmute the guitar. And do you wear a wrong side of the morning t-shirt inside out and backwards? Okay. Yes, Will. The lessons I had from my music shop colleagues, I learned all about death metal. What else did I learn about? I learned about Steely Dan, who I like a lot, actually. Good old Phil used to play Steely Dan on a loop, so much so that I did get a bit like, can we play a different Steely Dan album now? But I like Steely Dan. And I learned all about, well, I learned a minimal amount about guitars. I mean, what brand is my guitar? It's a La Patrie. La Patrie. And I think that like Seagull supplies them or something, but this is a classical guitar. I love it. You know, they say when you pick up a guitar, when you're going to buy a guitar, you'll know. And I was like trying guitars, and I didn't know. And then I tried this one, and I was like, this is the one. This is the one. And that's how I felt about my Martin that's over there as well. I didn't think I deserved a Martin, because I'm not the world's best guitar player. But I tried lots of guitars. I just kept coming back to the Martin, and I was just like, it's calling me. It's calling me. I just have to, and I don't regret it, because I love them dearly, as I do all my instruments. Actually, the keyboard I'm playing now I bought while I was working in that music shop, so it's quite old now, because that was a while ago. Anyway, I'm going to play left for you, about being all the lefts. On the left side of right is what we were. Left through the night, left eye hurt. Left of it all, but never that far. Because you left that door ajar until you closed it from afar. I'm left behind, left to see, left to mind, left to be left. Left behind, left at sea, left to find only me left. Left, you leave what we couldn't be. Left, I dream what might have been. Left-handed, my fate, stone settled date. Left leaning, we wait for our separate fates. I'm left behind, left to see, left of mine, left to be left. Left behind, left at sea, left to find only me left. All the lefts that one can be, I should have known that you would leave me left. You put your feelings in canopic jars and bury them in lands afar and leave me behind. Left living in an acropolis who could have been is left. Left behind, left to see, left to mind, left to be left. Left behind, left at sea, left to find only me left. All the lefts that one can be, I should have known that you would leave me left bereft by your behest. Left bereft by your behest. All the ones that one can be, I should have known that you would leave me left. Ooh, all the lefts that one can be, I should have known that you would leave me left. You're right, I'm left. We'll never get it right while I'm still left. You're right, I'm left. We'll never get it right while I'm still. So that's left. That was Craig requested that. Thanks, Craig. I'm going to put this guitar away because it's in a funny tuning. Let's mute it. Unplug it. I have to come to France in the southwest where you like good music and beer, I saw you say as well. Gladly, gladly. I feel like we'll never be more appreciative of the gift to travel than we will when hopefully this is all past at one point, because I would love to go to South France. Are you sure you don't mind me being vegetarian though? When I was in France, I've been to Bordeaux a few times. They were not fond of my vegetarianism, I must say. But weirdly, Paris were fine with it. Okay. Oh gosh. What? How much? I'll tell you. I should try doing Fool's Gold, shouldn't I? Oh, I can't get the guitar. Get the Martin out. Oh. Okay, we'll need to. Oh no, I left the tuner on the other guitar. I've got to go back over and get it. Uh-oh. Sorry for that interlude. I forgot that I didn't plan to do a guitar song, and I forgot I'd said I'd do Fool's Gold, so sorry. I'd have put the guitars a bit closer if I'd realised. Okay, we've got it plugged in. We're just going to tune it now. Hey, lots of veggies in the crowd. Bereft and behest. Yeah, it's a bit, I don't know if it's a bit wanky for me to use those songs. I know, the harp is calling. Don't worry. I will get to the harp. Oh, thanks, Els. Saying I do deserve a Martin. That's very kind of you. Yes, Michael, there is a lot of planning here. Promise you. Oh, look, we've gone quite flat, Martin, haven't we? Because we haven't been played in a while. So, actually, I'm going to attempt to play Fool's Gold. But I'll be honest, I don't know how it's going to sound, because I haven't played it since the last time I played it on here, which, now that we're on stream number, what are we on? 8? Could have been any time, could have been weeks ago. So, I don't know how it's going to go. So what I'm going to say is that you can buy Fool's Gold off of my Bandcamp. And tomorrow is Bandcamp Day. They're waiving all their fees on the first Friday of each month. So, if you think that you like what you hear of Fool's Gold and you want to hear the actual full version, you can buy it on Bandcamp if you haven't already. It's on my Acoustic Sessions EP with 2 other songs. And it's pay what you want. So, anything goes. There we go. I think that's in tune. But what I'm going to do is try and remember the song while I talk a bit more. Because I'm going to share another idea. That's how it starts. Whilst I try and remember how this goes. So tomorrow is Bandcamp Day. And the lovely Leo has kindly suggested I get koozies for sale. Now, I didn't know what a koozie was. A koozie is a beer cooler. You know, one of these like little kind of beer cooler things. And so, you know, we've got the whole Keep Calm and Carry On merch range. I thought, oh, let's put it on a koozie. But what if we put Keep Cool and Carry On? This is not me thinking I'm cool, because I don't think I am, but keep the beer cool. Keep cool and carry on a koozie. So I'm going to make them. Why not have them available to buy on Bandcamp tomorrow? How does that sound? Would anyone be up for that? Oh, thank you, David, for sharing the link there. That is my Bandcamp link. Oh, I did the wrong one. But Leo, a song from 50 years ago that's still relevant today. Which one is that? That's my Bandcamp link, karamusic.bandcamp.com. And yeah, we were talking about beer koozies on Bandcamp tomorrow. So that's the plan. I thought, well, no, it's not a plan, it's an idea. What do we think about the idea? Because I've got the design ready, but I haven't actually. I was going to order the koozies like tonight, so I could order them tonight, make them available on Bandcamp to buy tomorrow, and then when they come, send them all out. It's an idea. And then just seeing if I can remember. Oh. Let's go for it. Let's just try it. Oh, I've nearly run out of beer, guys. Oh no, I'm just gonna have to go for it and then do the next beer review. Okay. This is approximately what my song Fool's Gold sounds like. But check it out on Bandcamp to hear the actual version. It's got harmonies and everything. And it's got some William Blake in it, which I've intentionally changed. I do know I got it wrong. You've got me sitting, waiting up for you at night. I'm wishing for your call to come and take the world away. And then we'll walk the streets and tiptoe around the houses while you tiptoe to my head with all the lovely things you said. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest, I thought you were the light. No immortal hand or eye could last from faithful symmetry. Wanted some way to make you feel like you're anyone. It was clouded all by a veil of rain, but you called it all beautiful, insane. I, the golden fool, untold, all by you are fool's gold. Paved in plans, building on sand, smoke and mirrors, all your gold is glitter. The world is on your side again, but what's the cost of gold? tiger, you're the siren clothed in wonder, but the wonder masked the fear that you couldn't stand to fight. But I'm still sitting waiting up for you at night, though I am just your second choice to pass the empty early hours. Call me the fool for letting you do all the fooling when you made me feel alive in the promise of the night. Tiger, tiger in the light, you're not burning quite so bright. No immortal hand or eye could ever tame full symmetry. I was just like, tame? Frame. That last word should have been, could ever frame faux symmetry. Sorry. On the whole, that was more or less it. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. There's a little bit of kinesthetic memory going on there. Thank goodness. Right, we'll put the Martin away, much as we love Martin, because we want to do some harp. Can't read. Tuna. Ah. The harpiest. We want some harp. Okay. Get the tuna back. Before we have some more harp, I am just going to do another beer review. And yes, that one was for you, Edward. You're a William Blake fan. Oh, thanks. I'm glad that you enjoyed it and it didn't go too wrong. Oh, Peter, that one and Wasteland are your favourites. Oh, thank you, Chris and Ian. And Corinne. And Rachel, remember that one? Because I used to play that one a lot more than I do now. And thank you, Viv. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you, everyone. So kind. Okay, what have we got here? We have Hoptopod. Oh no, guys! I didn't look at the cans before I picked which beers to do tonight. This is 6.5% as well. But I feel fine. I don't feel the effects of the first beer at all. I mean, whether you guys do, I don't know, but I feel like I haven't had a beer at all. So I think it's going to be fine. It's only a small can of 6.5%. That'll be my beer for the night then, those two cans. So this, let's pour it, because you know what's going to happen is I'm going to have to wait for the head to go down. Thank you, Corinne, for saying there's a lot of emotion. Well, all my songs are written from places of deep emotion, so I'm glad that comes across. Okay, I'm going to try and pour it better. Marginally better, but still not good. Okay, so now while we wait for the head to go down, I can give an account of what we're expecting here. So this is Dogma Brewery. Let me show you. Hoptopod IPA, Dogma. 6.5. I'm going to be hopping mad. Yeah. They're only little though. It's okay. So am I though. But I like to think I'm a strong middleweight. So 6.5 is carrying me home time. Luckily, I'm already at home. So Hoptopod IPA, 6.5%. India Pale Ale. Ooh, not English. In hops we believe. In hops we believe. Drink fresh, don't trash, recycle. Great sentiments. I agree with that. However, the rest is not. Just says unfiltered, unpasteurized beer. Doesn't give us any hints, guys. It's all on me to discover what this one tastes like. All we know is it's a hoppy IPA. So it's already got my interest. Yeah, you wouldn't think I worked at a bar for a bit, would you? Ooh, it smells lovely. It does. Oh, this smells. Okay, my predictions are from the smell, it's very hoppy, but there's going to be a bitter edge to it. It's going to have it's going to have a kind of, well, hoppy is the best way for it. I mean, it's slightly like fruity and floral, but that kind of hoppy infusion at its core. Kind of mid to high range. Let's see if the smell matches my wanky predictions. Yes, I'm good. It does. Well, the good news is that it tastes like it smells. You can smell that there's going to be a bitter aftertaste. Now, I'm not a big fan of bitter aftertaste. However, this, sometimes it's okay. It's warranted. Like the taste is good enough that you can live with that little bitter aftertaste. Yeah, I do. I really like this one. I have to say, I'd probably take a little less bitterness on that aftertaste. And which it surprises me that it's got that bitterness, because the high percentage usually has less of a bitterness to it. But I still am enjoying it. I really am. It's got a strong flavor. Those hops are shining. It's quite smooth. It's yeah, it is in that kind of mid to high range that we haven't worked out how to quantify yet, but we like it. And I would happily drink this again. So there we go. I'm going to enjoy this Hoptopod IPA from the Dogma Brewery. So if anyone's looking for a strong hoppy kick, 6.5%, you know where to go now. I feel like I've had a great treat with the beers tonight. I've very much enjoyed them. Like, oh yes, you've told me before about the how do we say this? Ichnusa? Non-filtered. I must say I haven't read that bit in the beer book yet um about unfiltered, unpasteurized, what it means for the flavor, the process. I've still got a lot to learn. What am I looking for? I'm going to do some harp. Getting my notebook back out. So I've got another request I'm going to do on the piano, but let's go to the harp for now. And we need this as well. And Mr. Keith Bash has requested Coldplay, the Scientist, right? So I shall oblige, because you don't ever need to ask me twice to do a Coldplay song. Let's just find it. Nope, it's not there. Got to find it in a different place. Oh dear, where is it? Sorry, everyone. There we go, got it. Got to plug the harp back in as well. I thought I'd done that. Oh, I meant to. Oh, pop shield is a little bit lower than I thought it was. I meant to say that I have got a virtual tip jar, and you are welcome to tip. And I'm super grateful for your contributions, because I feel like you guys have totally kept me going at a time when all my gigs have been cancelled. Not just the gigs that I play that you would see me do, but the other kinds of gigs, the weddings, the functions, the sessions. So I'm so grateful to you all for your support and your contributions, and the buying the merch and the EP and everything, it's really kept me going. But there is no, you don't have to contribute financially. I am just super grateful to have you here because you are a wonderful audience, and I love these live streams with you. So thank you so much for being such a great community. But I will just leave that there for a second in case anybody does want to contribute. But like I say, no obligation. Will said, we should all be listening to the scientists as much as possible. I am with you there. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. I've done enough politics for tonight, but I think we can all guess what I think. Okay, let's do the scientists then. Woohoo! Unmute the harp. There we go. So we should be able to hear it now. Can we hear that? I knew someone was going to say I knocked my microphone because of the beers. Trust me, it's not the beer. I'm always clumsy. It's a running joke with anyone that knows me. I'm danger to be around. Does anyone else get this? I always get stuck on door handles. Like, I'll be walking through a door and I get stuck on a door handle. It's like some bit of my clothes get stuck or something. Doors, such... What was I going to say? Troublesome things. There's another word. I can't think of it. Anyway. You can hear the harp. Great. Let's play it then. Come up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry, don't know how lovely you are. I had to find you, tell you I need you, tell you I set you apart. Tell me your secrets and ask me your questions. Oh, let's go back to the start. Running in circles, coming in tails, hits on a science apart. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. Oh, take me back to the start. I was just guessing numbers and figures, pulling the puzzles apart. Questions of science, science and progress don't speak as loud as my heart. Tell me you love me, come back and hold me. Oh, and I rush to the stars, running in circles, chasing our tails, coming back as we are. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. Take me back to the start. Oh, that's lovely of you, Keith. That's I love that song. So other things to do on the harp. Ah, Leo fell in love with the scientist when you heard Canadian singer Gabriella sing it on The Voice France. I do not know her. I have to check that out. So, oh hi Meg, thanks. Yes, we should do something else on the harp, shouldn't we? What have I got on my list? Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna do a slightly newer song. Not of mine, a cover. Newer, but it has been out for a few years. Because I was reminded. I was reminded of Sia's history and how she didn't achieve mainstream success until slightly later than most pop stars get mainstream success. And I was just thinking about Sia and what a great story she has and how awesome she is. She's just a great songwriter and vocalist and everything. And then I was like, oh, do you know what? I don't think I've done one of my Sia covers on the stream. So I'm going to do a Sia cover because why not? I love Sia. So I really love this song. Oh, I've got hairs all over me. I've got to stop voicing every thought I have. Like, it just all comes out in this verbal diarrhea. Everything I think comes out my mouth. No, that's not the beer. That's just me. Right, what key are we in? Oh, we're in the right key. So this, let's take the little PayPal banner away. You are, of course, welcome to donate at any time, but I don't want to have it there passive-aggressively taunting you. And let's have some Sia Chandelier. Party girls, don't get hurt, can't feel anything. When will I learn? I push it down, push it down. I'm the one for a good time, cool phones blowing up, ringing my doorbell. I feel the love, feel the love. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. Thrown back till I lose count. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. I'm gonna live like tomorrow doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist. I'm gonna fly like the bird on the night, feel my tears as they dry. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. But I'm holding on for dear life, won't look down, won't open my eyes, keep my glass full until morning light, 'cause I'm just holding on for tonight, on for tonight. Help me, I'm holding on for dear life, won't look down, won't open my eyes, keep my glass full until morning light, 'cause I'm just holding on for tonight, on for tonight. Sun's up, I'm a mess, gotta get up now, gotta run from this. Here comes the sun, here comes the shame. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. Thrown back till I lose count. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. I'm gonna live like tomorrow doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist. I'm gonna fly like a bird through the night, feel my tears as they dry. won't open my eyes. Keep my glass full until morning light, 'cause I'm just holding on for tonight. Help me, I'm holding on for dear life. Won't let down, won't open my eyes. Keep my glass full until morning light, 'cause I'm just holding on for tonight. On for tonight, on for tonight, 'cause I'm just holding on for tonight. I'm just holding on for tonight. On for tonight, on for tonight, 'cause I'm just holding on for tonight. 'Cause I'm just holding on for tonight. 'Cause I'm just holding on for tonight. On for tonight, on for tonight. So that's Sia's Chandelier. Oh, I've missed some comments here. Oh, Blondie's Harp Glass. I used to sing that in a band actually, but I've not actually played it on the harp or anything. I think, do you know what? The truth is, I looked into it because I love Blondie, and it's not particularly possible on the harp. This harp, maybe the big harp, but there's a lot of there's more chromaticism in it than you think. So maybe the piano or the big harp. I will look into that. Wow, Els used to go to Sia gigs in 2000 when she lived in London before she was famous. And Dido stood behind you at a Sia gig in Shoreditch. I'm more excited by that. Well, Sia and Dido are like giants of the music industry. Both amazing. That's awesome. Oh, I'd love to have seen her early gigs. Oh, I'm glad that, yeah, Carl likes. Oh, Carl, question. How long did it take to learn to play the harp? Just check in the comments here. Oh, No Surprises. I'd love to play No Surprises again as well. I don't know if everyone would be fed up with it though. Harp of Glass. Very good, John. So how long did it take to learn to play the harp? Well, I started playing the piano when I was about 8, and then a couple of years later I took up the harp. And the harp and the piano are similar in the sense that you read the same notation. You have the treble clef for your right hand and the bass clef for your left hand, and so that part of it really helped being able to read the music already and have an awareness of like the sort of the role of the treble and the bass and how they would interact and function. And also the harp is kind of like if you imagine a grand piano, you know, with the big curve, stand it up, that is the shape of a harp. So, you know, you have the short strings at the top, the high strings, and the low strings, the long low strings, those bass strings with the left hand. So there are similarities in the way it's set out. However, the chromaticism, which is in layman's terms the black notes, for example, are done in a different way. So on the orchestral harp, it has 7 pedals, and that is a lot to get your head around, because at first glance there seems to be no rhyme or reason to the order of the pedals, and so you have to memorize the pedals and how they work, and they go up for flat, middle for neutral, down for sharp. And I actually always learn on a pedal harp. That one, not that exact one, but a pedal harp. So a lot of people start on the lever harp first and then they move to a pedal harp, but I started on a pedal harp and now have the lever harp. And on the lever harp you use the pedals to change the the levers to change the chromaticism. So it's slightly different. You have to have a slightly different mindset than the piano, and I'm not gonna lie, it's harder than the piano. It's harder than the piano. It's hard. So yeah, I was playing it from about 10, and then I played it till about 18, and I went to uni, and I did take my harp with me, but I was doing so much studying, and partying, that I didn't. Not a lot of harp happened, and then the harp got picked up again in the last few years. So that's kind of a long answer to your question. It kind of went alongside learning the piano. But as my mum always goes, the good thing about the harp is it will sound nice whatever you play, which is not strictly true, but I know what she means in that it's not like a violin where if you can't play the violin it can sound excruciating, because, you know, I could play any random chord. That's not particularly pleasant, but it's not as bad as like a screechy violin or something. if anyone wants to play the harp, I encourage you to do so. This is a harpsichord harp, and they're relatively affordable as harps go, obviously. Relatively, because that's harps go. But it's so much fun, and I love it. So learn the harp. So I missed all the comments there. Oh, hi Catherine, how you doing? That's kind of a long answer. It is, and the other interesting thing that you might not know about the harp is that you don't use your little finger to play, because when you're supposed to have your hands like tilting down for the best angle. You don't pluck the string, you press and release it. And so by the time your hands are in that correct position, your little finger is too short to reach a string. So you're just using these 4. But there's 8 possible notes you could be playing at one time. That's a lot. It's hard. It's really hard. I many times asked myself, why the hell did I learn harp when I could have just, done the flute or something with one line of music? But I'm now happy I learned the harp. And I did actually start learning the flute as well. So I do have a flute. But I'm definitely very, very, very rusty on the flute and was never that good in the first place. Yeah, not like a banjo. What is that? 4 strings with a little extra 5th one? Child's play. This has got 29 strings. The big one's got 47 strings. You have to tune them all individually. It's hard. What else was I going to play on the harp? How long did it take to learn the harp? A plucking long time. Correct, Edward. Els is a big Sia fan and the early stuff. Oh, yeah. I think I have heard that, but not as much. Yes, Maddie Ziegler, of course, is the dancer in Sia's videos, and I think she's amazing. I've watched a lot of those dancing videos because I also trained as a dancer, so I do have a keen interest in dance, and so I love the dancing videos. What else was I going to do on the harp, everyone? Fields of Gold, I seem to recall, was a request. I'll do that one, and then I'm going to do something on the piano to finish, maybe? I'm joking, Els. I know 4-string uke. Yeah, I'm joking, of course, because if that was true, I'd be good at the guitar, but I'm not. So that reasoning does not stand up. But the harp is still hard. Fields of Gold. Here we go. Oh, End of the World. Okay, yeah, End of the World and the other one. Haven't done. Yeah. Okay, got it. Daisy knows I'm joking. Don't worry, Andy. You'll remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in its jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while among the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her head came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? You can tell the sun in its jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left I'll walk You can tell the sun in its jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. I never made promises lightly. There've been some that I've broken, but I swear in the day is still there, we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. You'll remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in its jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. So yeah, that's Fields of Gold by Sting, and then also made famous by the wonderful, amazing Eva Cassidy, another one of my favourite voices of all time. And I just had a thought whilst I was playing that I should maybe do another Sia song because we've been talking about her. Sia and David Guetta. You know the one. Because I love it. Gotta find it though. This is the trouble. Once you get too much music on your iPad, you can't find anything. There we go. Got it. Yes, Els, you got it. Titanium. And thank you guys for those kind comments about Fields of Gold. And Carl, I do know both sides now. I actually did that one in our Herd Collective PJ Party stream on Saturday. And I actually meant to say before that thank you everyone for tuning into our Herd Collective PJ Party on Saturday because it was so much fun. Oh gosh, it was amazing. And you guys made it extra fun, and we managed to stay on time the whole way through until the end when we had the after party in public. And we did our funsies with all of you guys because you were so lovely and you didn't seem to mind us doing our silly giggly thing that we do whenever we get together. That's how we are when we're together, just giggling all the time. So yeah, but the whole thing, all the guests were incredible. We had the wonderful, I'm going to say the wonderful and then list all the guests because they're all amazingly wonderful. So instead of using the same adjective every time, it applies to all of them. Meg Ella, Essa Flett or Elizabeth Flett, Natalie Lindy, Charlotte Campbell, Bad Honey, and Lisa Ritchie. All amazing women in music, and it was so much fun. So thank you so much for tuning in and being with us. And if you didn't catch it, you can watch it again on the Herd Collective pages if you have a spare 6.5 hours you're looking to fill. Because it was our PJ Party marathon until 2:30 in the morning, and it went by in a flash for me. I don't know about anyone else. You might have been like, oh my god, when will they end? But for us, it went by in a flash. So yeah, looking at your comments. Oh yes, Ian, I am gonna practice Be Still My Soul. Sorry. End of the World. I'm gonna do Titanium. You're a Beatles fan. She's Leaving Home. Ooh, yeah, I'll have to practice that. Oh. Yep, everyone arrived on time for the PJ party, and I didn't want it to end. Of course I remember it. You have very little faith in my ability to hold my drink. I've never had memory loss from drinking, everyone. I'll have you know. Never. I'm not a binge drinker. I just like a couple of beers. That's it. Couple of beers. No, one beer, some champagne, and whiskey, as the case was on Saturday. I was fine though. Felt great the next day. Love and life. Okay, Titanium. Okay, we got lots of flats in this one. I love the flats. Haven't played this in ages. Let's see how it goes. Sia David Guetta, Titanium. You shout it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but all your bullets ricochet. You shoot me down, but I get up. Bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Cut me down, but it's you who have further to fall. Ghost town and haunted love. Raise your voice. Sticks and stones may break my bones. I'm talking loud, not saying much. Bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. I'm titanium. I'm titanium. Stone heart, machine gun, firing at the ones who run. Stone heart, it's bulletproof glass. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium. Oh, what a good song. That's such a great song, isn't it? Love it. Okay, let's put the harp to one side for a sec. And what did I say I was going to do? End of the World and one other one. But the other one was requested by Mr. Andrew Turner, and I don't know if he's here, so I'm not sure if I should save it for when he's here. Well, Andrew, if you're there, make yourself known. And just checking in what I missed. Oh, Lucy, I have another friend as well who for whom Titanium is really special because it was played at his dad's funeral, and he uses it as a song of strength to get through. It's a really powerful song, so I hope that I did it justice for you. And Ukulele Band Titanium. Amazing. Tamas's Stock is a great venue. Da-da. Our Country Roads version in the Herd Collective PJ party was like you've never heard before, that's for sure. If you want to hear an actual kind of hopefully acceptable version, we have got one on our YouTube channel where we recorded it properly. The Herd Collective YouTube channel. Hushabye Country Roads. Yeah. Oh. You know what? I watched it back and I laughed exactly the same amount at all the same places. So at least I'm consistent. I find the same things funny every time. I'm Groundhog Day. Oh, Els, you did say Sophia. Right, where's my pen gone? Can you write it down? Narina Palo, I love. The main Narina Palo song was one of the first songs I sort of learned on the guitar was Late Starter, but I'd have to really look into that again. What is the date today? It's the 4th, is it? 4th. So next week will be the 11th. Yeah. So we're writing down for next week. I don't know if I'll have learnt it in time for next week, although I'll give it a go. And I'm going to do a Beatles song next week as well, because I've had a Beatles song that I've been meaning to do for a couple of weeks now, and I just keep running out of time. So I'll do the one I'm planning next time. I'm writing it down, so don't forget. Mehalisa, yeah, more PJ parties. We want to do another one too. Well, we're going to have... Well, I can't say yet, but we will have another special occasion before the end of June. Ooh, excitement. I didn't want the PJ party to end either, Andy, but you know me. I can and do party all night, so, and I did go to bed at, I don't even know, 8 a.m. something. Went to bed at 9 a.m. this morning. I shouldn't admit this, should I? Oh no, was that the last of my beer? Oh no, good, because I was such a terrible pourer. There's more in the can. I didn't feel like that had been a whole can. So we have until the beer runs out until I go. Because I don't want to bore you all for too long. Oh, I'm behind. I'm so behind on the comments. Oh, sorry, you keep binning off Narina Palo streams for me. Okay, yep, I need to do a Narina song. Well, maybe I'll relearn Late Starter then, because Late Starter I definitely empathise with. I'm sure we all know that. When am I on here live again? Thanks for asking, Carl. Next Thursday, at 9-ish. And also on Instagram at 8:15 p.m. ish. And so here, as in Facebook and YouTube. Didn't realise that was so close to me. Let's put it that way. And also, Herd Collective stream will be back on Tuesday, our regular Tuesday night slot as well. So, let's do... Yeah, thanks, Viv, for telling everyone. Thanks, Keith. It doesn't matter what time my bedtime is, precisely. I think I still get what I need to get done, just at a different time to everyone else. This is our Western capitalist world dictates that we must be 9 to 5, but it doesn't really matter when you do it, right? As long as you do it. So, what shall I do? What shall I do? Let's do... Well, End of the World we've had requested, so I've just got to get my folder. Okay, got it. It's another folder of music. I have about 20 20 to 30 folders of music. So much music. So, just in case anyone missed it, I recorded a version of End of the World with my lovely Christopher Lukins, especially for a video game trailer. The video game's called Those Who Remain, and you can see the trailer on YouTube, and I did a post about it last week. And the trailer's quite awesome. It's a bit scary, but cool. And so I put the full version of the song up on my SoundCloud page. And again, I posted about that this week. So if you want to hear the version that we recorded, you can do so on my SoundCloud. But I will sing me and the piano. The piano and I shall sing just this acoustic version now, but it's got a bit more production on it, the one on SoundCloud. Okay. Let's just check. The piano is still... Yep, we can still have the piano. Okay. Here we go. This song is by Sylvia D and Arthur Kent, and it was made famous by Skeeter Davis, and the Carpenters also did it too. And it's one of my favourite songs ever. I just think it's incredibly beautiful, and it breaks my heart, and I love it. And again, End of the World feels kind of appropriate for everything going on right now. So here we go. Why does the sun go on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore? Don't they know it's the end of the world? 'Cause you don't love me anymore. Why do the birds go on singing? Why do the stars glow above? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when I lost your love. I wake up in the morning and I wonder why everything's the same as it was. I can't understand, no, I can't understand how life goes on the way it does. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do my eyes and mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye. So that's End of the World, which is just such a beautiful song. And like I say, you can hear it on my SoundCloud, which is soundcloud.com/carryoutmusic, I think. Should I check that before I say it? Yeah, it is. In fact, I can even give you the exact link if you want it. Here we go. This is the exact link. You can hear the version I did with Christopher Lukins. Thank you. Oh, how do we say this? Is this Kuresku? Is that right? And thank you, everyone. Thank you. I'm just saying everyone because there's lovely comments here, and I'm very, very grateful. Andy, talking about making it available for download. It's on my mind, Andy. It's on my mind. Watch this space. There's maybe other plans afoot. So, yes. Thank you, Peter. Thanks. Thanks. Oh, Mike's here. Thank you, Mike. Okay, so I don't think Andrew Turner requested this one. I don't think he's here, but I'm gonna play it anyway. You can catch it on the replay because I psyched myself up to do it. Let's find it though. And it's become a kind of tradition now that I have to do a Keen cover in every stream. Where's it gone? There it is. So yeah, we've been doing a few Keen covers. I've got another Keen cover now. And then, oh gosh, I've gone over 2 hours. Time flies when you're enjoying yourself. I've got to tell you, last night I just stayed up just playing loads of like music, and I just had the best time. Playing music is the best. Thanks for like being here with me while I play it. It's more fun than when I do it on my own. And I would just, for one last time, just say you are welcome to tip, but you don't have to. Anything is very much appreciated, but not a prerequisite. So whilst I do this Keen cover, you can think what one of my songs you want to end with, if you don't mind me finishing with one of my songs. We've got Carry Me Home in the Ballpark. In the ballpark? In the ring? You know me. I'm not very good at the sayings. Consideration. Whatever we say for that. I wish we didn't have like the latency, because I get stuff wrong and I ask you the question, but then I like move on with my conversation and I never find the answer. But you know what I mean. So if anyone's got any requests for one of my songs to finish with, let me know and I will be happy to oblige if I can. And in the meantime, this is Keen's Bend and Break. Quick note, there's a lot of page turns in this, so bear with me if there's a bit of like gap. It's like 7 pages long. Okay. Carry Ann home. Very good. Carry me home, all seasons. Okay. I'm noting. But for now, Keen, Bend and Break. I have a feeling this audio has gone weird. Can you hear it? There's a massive echo. Is that just me? I'm waiting. There's a really massive echo in my headphones. So I don't want to do another song if you can also hear this massive echo that I can hear. It's like a half second later than me. Ugh. It's horrible hearing myself back. Um, Also, you can all tell, right? I did nothing. The sound was fine, and now it's not. Why? Something funny goes on. It's just me. Okay. I can deal with it. You don't have an echo, that's good. Oh, all the way through I was like, no, this has gone all wrong, the sound. Either way, I'm gonna sing that song again next week because I can't bear hearing myself. I'm gonna sing that song again next week because I didn't enjoy it as much as I wanted to enjoy it because I can hear this half-second echo all the way through, and for no rhyme or reason because the sound's been fine all the way through, changed nothing, and all of a sudden there's an echo. But I will do Carry Me Home for you. But I'm going to ask you a question. Is it weird if I have the piano? Can you hear? Is the piano sort of in double? How does that sound? Because basically, I can just take my headphones off and have the piano out loud, but then we're getting the piano in the mic and through the computer. So that's why I'm asking the question because I no longer trust my monitoring because I've still got this echo. I can hear it now. Piano is good. Okay. Was that the consensus? Carry Me Home as the final song because I was so distracted by the echo that I'd missed everything. Um Oh, thanks, guys. Got the merch store link here. Thanks, David. Yep. Everyone feel free to check out the merch store for things like... Oh, look. Guys, I didn't give you my tea review. I had a tea review as well. Got the Kerry Ann Caught in the Dark mug. I'll very quickly tell you my tea review. It's cold, but I still like it. Chado, I still don't know how we say it. It's birthday tea. And it's a mixture of tropical fruits and flowers and black teas. And I love it. The best thing about this tea is that it lasts, the flavour lasts so well consistently. It's not super strong at the start. It's not super weak after like 6 cups. The flavour is consistent. It's beautifully blended. I just think everything is perfectly in harmony and I really like it. So that's my tea review. So I can show you my merch mug. I still need to get my Keep Calm and Kerry Ann mug. But I have loved seeing all your pictures. So I've got, I should have said this before actually, I've got a Facebook group for news and updates because we all know that Facebook has some unusual algorithms where it doesn't really show your posts to people that like your page unless you pay for them. And so with the group, you can share things and people get notified about it. So it's just a place that we can share news and you can share things in there as well. And I've been absolutely loving seeing the pictures of your merch. We had Martin and Keith showed us their mugs and the cushion, and Chris showed us her new t-shirt, and I love seeing it. And then we had Chris on Twitter show us his new Keep Calm and Carry On mug, and it's awesome. And then just back in the present with these comments. Yes, if you haven't received the merch yet, hopefully it's coming soon. Chris, sorry to miss you tonight, but yeah, catch up later. And yeah, I hope everyone's merch that they haven't received yet is en route. This at least is one thing has nothing to do with me. It's all on Teespring. You put the order in and Teespring delivers, so I can't let anyone down. Okay, in Japanese, the tradition to pronounce Chado, like Sado. Is that right? Oh, that's such a lovely comment. I would share that. It's the world is a happier place for me too because of you guys. So thank you. Oh, bye, Els. Battery dying. And yes, Linda, thank you for reminding me. Video idea for Carry Me Home. We're in motion. And I meant to have the meeting today to sort it out so I could talk to you in this live stream about it, but didn't get around to it. So I'm going to do it tomorrow and hopefully in the next couple of days announce the video plans for Carry Me Home and get you all involved. So, yeah, I'm trying to we're trying to figure out the right creative kind of brief to get something coherent and good. I think, okay, Will said, Carry Me Home, Carry the Vote in that case. That is a good song to end on. Oh, thanks, Dave, for sharing the group. I mean, I know we can't click on the links I put up here, but let's take that tip jar banner away, shall we? There we go. Right, I'm going to take these off. Hang on. Take them off. Now, the echo's gone. Freedom! I can hear that enough, so hopefully that works for you. I'll try and keep an eye on the screen, and if you say that the piano is like super, like sort of echoey piano, let me know. We can stop and I'll put the headphones on and deal with the echo. So, final song on the EP, Carry Me Home. This is the EP. Caught in the Dark. And just in case I haven't already badgered you enough to buy it, it's Bandcamp Day tomorrow. They're waiving their fees, so if you want to buy it and you haven't bought it yet, tomorrow is a great day for it because all the artists get slightly bigger share because Bandcamp aren't taking any fees. And that's not just me, but loads of other artists as well. There's loads of amazing music. I've actually discovered some really awesome music on Bandcamp, so feel free to have a browse and discover other artists as well. And the EP will come as a limited edition signed EP plectrum, special edition plectrum, lyrics card and sticker. So what more could you want? I know I've said that before, but I've run out of original things to say. So yeah, feel free to order the EP and the koozies because they're going to be there. They are going to be there. That's what I'm going to do when I get off the live stream is put the koozies up on Bandcamp. Thanks to Leo. And the news on the EP, just in case you missed it at the start, is that the production companies say that they are going back into production at the start of July and that they think they'll get the EPs to me by mid to late July. So I am very sorry about the massive delay there, but they are gonna arrive, and you do get the digital download in the meantime, and I will post them out as soon as I get them. So just keeping you updated on the news there. That was the email I got. Is it today? I think it was today. I can't tell the days anymore. But yeah, that's the news. And so, Carry Me Home to finish the night. Oh, Andrew is here. Well, I hope you enjoyed the Keen cover. Oh, Robert, happy birthday for July. Make sure you tell me at the time. If I'm still live streaming, then I will sing you happy birthday. Hey, Sam! Sam's watching. Viv, Sam's watching. You're both on Facebook, though. You can see each other. Right, I'm going to trust that this audio is okay because I've taken my headphones off. And let's go for it. I'll keep an eye on the comments in case you are getting the echo that I'm getting in the headphones. Here we go. Carry Me Home. All of the words we leave unsaid, all of the broken promises, where do they live if they're never shown? who carries the burden of their life unknown. I'll have a word with the wind to carry my sins away. I'll have a word with the earth and ask if it's gonna hurt. Was it always so? Did we ever know that time would overtake us all, with nothing left to show when we have to go? Carry me home, carry me home, ooh, carry me home on the wings of time unowned. All of the life we've yet to live, all of the love we've yet to give, they never was to hope to have. We're living on borrowed time in someone's plan. I'll have a word with the wind to carry my sins away. I'll have a word with the earth and ask if it's gonna hurt. Was it always so? Did we ever know that time would overtake us all, with nothing left to show when we have to go? Carry me home, carry me home, carry me home on the wings of time unowned. Carry me, carry me, carry me home, carry me home on the wings of time unknown. I'll have a word with the wind to carry my sins away. I'll have a word with the earth and ask if it's gonna hurt. Was it always so? Did we ever know that time would overtake us all, with nothing left to show when we have to go? Carry me home, carry me home, carry me home on the wings of freedom flown. Yes, I did realize. Let's just see if this. Oh, it's still echoing. It's still echoing. I'm not going to have the headphones on. I did realize after the first verse and chorus that I hadn't switched the electronic version of the piano on because I didn't have my headphones on. I didn't realize. So I'm very sorry about that. But I hope that it was okay, given that I couldn't monitor the situation. Thank you very much, guys. Oh, I'm reading. I won't read them out because I feel a bit arrogant reading them out. But that's really lovely to read. You always hope for 3+ hours. Well, you know I could keep going, but I feel like I shouldn't. Thank you so much, guys, for being here with me. It's so great. It's just so much fun having you here with the suggestions and the jokes and the company. You're amazing. And it was still great, even with the quiet piano. Thanks. Thanks, everyone. That's so lovely. And look, I've even got a tiny bit of beer left. It's because I did my tea review in the middle there. I'm going to cheers you all and say thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being with me here and making my Thursday evening so enjoyable. And I'm going to be back. Going to be back next Thursday at 8:15 p.m. ish on Instagram and 9 p.m. ish on Facebook and YouTube. And feel free to, invite your friends. The more the merrier. One big happy family. And don't forget, it's Bandcamp Day tomorrow. So for any independent artists, if you haven't got their CDs or merch and you were thinking of doing so, have a browse tomorrow, because the Bandcamp fees are waived. So it's a good time to have a browse on Bandcamp. And I will have the new beer koozies up as well. So there's going to be new merch tomorrow on my Bandcamp, which is super exciting. So, yep, I'll be back next Thursday. And we also have Herd Collective stream on Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. with a brand new guest. And that's on our Herd Collective pages. And I don't think there's anything else I'm supposed to say about the interim. Ish is my catchphrase. Yes. Okay. But you know what? Ish is a great thing, because ish leads to spontaneity and letting life take you where it will. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind, and I'll just want to follow it. So, well, that's actually where the, just a tidbit, if anyone hasn't heard me tell this story already, that the Carry Me Home, the line, I'll have a word with the wind, as one of my friends was trying to pin me down to meet up with me. I'm not very good at the old being pinned down on timings for socializing. I'm just like, he said, when are we gonna see each other? And I was like, I don't know, it depends which way the wind blows. And he said, well, when's it gonna blow in my direction? And I said, well, I'll have a word with the wind, see what we can do. And then I was like, oh, I should put that in a song. I'll have a word with the wind. So that's where that phrase came from, because I always say, I'll see which way the wind blows. But that's not to say I don't make plans, because I've shared with you quite a few of my upcoming plans tonight. We've got plans for releasing Wrong Side. We've got plans for the Carry Me Home video. We've got plans for the koozies tomorrow. So we do plans as well. So yeah, good night, everybody, and thank you for the wonderful company. And Chris, Lizzie, thank you for telling Chris. He definitely was missed, because we did a King cover. And we even mentioned Chris and his great mug shot. I'm not the one that came up with that. It was either Keith or Martin that came up with the mug shot with the mug. It's very good. I like it. But yeah, I will see you hopefully next Thursday, and have a wonderful week, everyone. And don't forget to, if you haven't already, write to MP, support the Black Lives Matter campaign and the peaceful protesters, and do all we can to speak up against systemic racism and all the injustices in the world. And thank you so much for being here with me. Love to you all. Night.